Hey, we are live.
All right, got a script up?
Our script is back up. Hey, welcome to Guys TV.
Welcome to Guys TV. We're live here on Carmel TV. We're live here on Friday afternoon, October 29th.
Yeah, the Halloween Eve weekend, right?
That's right, and it is the eve of the weekend with Halloween falling on Sunday this year. Makes for a nice power and pressure-packed weekend.
It does. And first of all, before we get into the weekend, we got to thank our sponsors. We got
Absolutely.
Pinpoint Multimedia. We got Case Design and Remodeling, who has a seminar tomorrow at the Yacht Club at 9 o'clock in the morning. And we also have the Premier Group out of Carmel. Audio, video guys, do any kind of home theater, home security, anything you need. Those guys are our big sponsors. We thank them for all their support.
We sure do.
They do videos. About every month we do a video for them, so that's always nice. And if you guys want to be a sponsor of Guys TV or Carmel TV, just click on the advertising tab on @Geist or @Carmel.net or .com and learn more information about that. This weekend, big weekend.
Lots of stuff going on.
Lots of trick-or-treating.
Yeah.
I think
let's just start with that. Roll through that.
Well, the big event tonight, I think. Now, there's lots of stuff going on, but the big event tonight is Specs Pet Supply down at Fox and Oak Landing Road.
Oh, they're Halloween.
Halloween pet costume contest. So you can come dress as your pet. I doubt you'd win.
Oh, I thought you were supposed to dress up the pet.
Oh, maybe that's it.
Yeah.
I always get those confused.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll go put my Marvel.
That was tempting,
costume.
but no.
But no, that's a big contest tonight. It's at 7 o'clock, but the event starts at 6, goes till 10. They have all kinds of stuff for dogs, and you want to bring your cat dressed up, that's fine too.
For people that don't know where Specs is, where's that located?
Fox and Oak Landing Road. Kind of where, right next to Michael's South Shore. With the old
in the
Fox.
Marsh Shopping Center down towards the other end. Okay.
So that's from 6 to 10 tonight. Tomorrow there's a couple races, more fitness related things in the morning. You got, here at Geist, you have the Holy Cross Lutheran Church. They have their annual 5K, which is a benefit race for some local food pantries and shelters here in town. Good
event. They've been doing that for years.
It is, and it runs right through your neighborhood.
Right, yeah. It starts out at Holy Cross Lutheran, makes its way through a couple of neighbors, and then loops right back.
Yeah, so that's always a great thing. And that starts at 9 o'clock in the morning. Tomorrow at 7 o'clock in the morning, that's when registration starts. Carmel High School is hosting what they call the Ghost and Goblins. It's a 5K, 2K. It's kind of a family wellness, health and wellness type activity. We're going to have booths and tables set up for people to come in to sample things and maybe buy some stuff. But the crux of it is to get people to run a 5K or 2K with their families. So that's a great event. Registration for that starts at 7. I believe the race kicks off around 9 a.m. I think it ends around 11 or 12 in the morning. So
and the registration's at Carmel High School.
At the high school. And then Sunday night is the big night. That's Halloween.
It's Halloween.
Isn't that kind of cool, though, when you get a Halloween falling on a Sunday?
Right.
I mean, you get 2 nights to do it.
Well, you get Friday, too. Okay?
Well, yeah, you get Friday.
You get adults and, people of drinking age or those that aren't, that take liberties.
Fake IDs.
They get Friday night, they get Saturday night, and the kids get Sunday.
Right.
And as we were talking about earlier, the nice thing about that is since it's a school night, it gives reason for us parents who have kids that still want to trick or treat to corral them and get them back in.
Yeah, school tomorrow, Junior.
Yeah, before football night in America.
Exactly.
So,
well, that's always the big thing. So big weekend this weekend. Again, if you have events, whether it's garage sales or Halloween parties, whatever it is, go to @geist.net or @carmel.net. That's the networking site, and that's where you can post any type of event you like. We also profile those in the magazine, which just came out this week, as a matter of fact. And actually, hold that up.
Current copy of @Geist, the community newsletter, #1 in its field.
Yeah, #1 in our demographic.
That's
our
right.
MSA. But this just came out this week, and also the Carmel newsletter went to the printer this week. It actually comes out the 1st of next week. And that's a big story about the Palladium, kind of the crescendo of the opening of the Palladium. But this month, kind of the big story was that whole Vines for Life, which was a phenomenal event. It was really neat. And actually, I see Mr. King here on the front cover. There's a bald spot with 2 ears flanking in on the sides. That's you, right?
That is me, yes.
So what did you think of the event?
The event was great. Again, Vines for Life, great community-centric fundraiser for 3 great cancer charities. I know you'll talk about some more in a moment. But, for the inaugural event of this here, and I'm sure this is going to go on for several years to come because it was so well received. It was really great to see people from within the community not just rally around these charities, because the cause-related side of it was really cool, but it was just a really nice event. Having it there in the yacht club, when you walk in, all the volunteers that really put this thing together really made that yacht club shine. You really felt like you were walking into a large tasting room in some winery in Sonoma or Napa or some, and it just looked really great. I mean, the food, the servers, all the stations with all the wine, the silent auction, everything that was done during the evening. I mean, it just appeared, at least from my standpoint, and I didn't have too much wine, so I can comment on this intelligently, is that it went off without a hitch.
Yeah, it was nice, and it was really fun to see. Those 3 charities we profiled are actually all 3 cancer charities. They're all here in the Geist area. None of the 3 knew each other before this event. We kind of pulled them together and started working together. And just the friendship that we got from that, and the camaraderie that they received, and they shared stories, and hopefully that evening they also shared supporters.
Yeah.
You know, if somebody came to see the Creating Hope charity and they knew the John Fanias, well, they got introduced to 2 other charities they probably didn't know.
Right.
And vice versa. So we had Team Luke was there. The Andrishes, their whole family was there. Actually, their parents came in from Wyoming.
Wow.
They live on a ranch, so they came in. You had the Dragon Boat team. They had an event actually that weekend. The Dragon Boat ladies were supposed to be racing in Philadelphia, but there was this typhoon or this storm that ripped through that area, and so they actually had to cancel the race. And so all those ladies actually came to the event that night. So we had about 250 people total. About 210 of those were paid. We had volunteers and pourers, people from Elite Beverages. Elite Beverage, Ray Cox was just a saint. I mean, he donated all that wine, brought in all the servers, and they were really knowledgeable. I mean, especially Mike.
They really were. All of them were very knowledgeable. I mean, it was nice to be able to go up, and you'd expect that someone to say, well, what's this wine and what's that? I mean, let's face it, everyone likes to consider themselves an expert because they know what they like to taste, but it was really great to have someone give you a little background on the wine and how it came to be.
Right. So. Great event. We actually ended up raising $21,000.
That's incredible.
And that's a lot of dough. I mean, for a lot of these charities, like Creating Hope, $7,000. We split it 3 ways, so each got 7. To get $7,000 donation buys a lot of those kits. I mean, I think they told me it's going to buy, something like I don't know, a couple hundred of those kits that they actually give to cancer patients. So it was heartwarming to see. Not only them get the recognition that they all deserve, and if you want to learn more about those 3 charities, just go to the on-demand videos. There's one for Creating Hope, Team Luke, and Dragon Boats, and watch those 3-minute segments. Those are actually shown at the event, and they were actually made just for that event. But they were just great charities to work with, and the Yacht Club hosted it. They were gracious hosts. MVP Catering catered that food, and the food was amazing. It wasn't your typical food.
No, the food really was amazing, and the servers were very attentive, but yet not in the way, because the room was full.
Yeah, not in the way. That's a good way to put it. Well, the other big news this week, and actually it was in the newsletter this month, was finally some word on this vineyard. People have been driving by this vineyard over here at Geist off of Carroll and 86th Street.
Yeah, those grapes hanging off of Carroll Road is really a vineyard.
It really is a vineyard. And we finally got the story from Dan and Kim Cook. They actually live in Admiral's Sound. They own that property, and there's another 40 acres north of that they own as well.
80 total, right?
80 total acres that they own. And we finally got the story from them, and we're able to publish that in the newsletter. Kind of get some of the rumors dispelled, but also get some facts out there about how big the property is and kind of what their plans are. And I think the surprising part to a lot of people is the fact they're actually going to build a winery on this property. Now, they've talked about a winery, they've talked about a tasting room, they've talked about putting up possibly a 20-room boutique hotel, bed and breakfast type of place. I want to show you guys, I went to the meeting just last night, and let me switch it back here.